Hi, welcome to Rich Love Goddess Energy podcast. This is your main babe, Wynel Joy calling. On this episode, we're going to talk about true friends versus your trauma bonding fake friends. Okay, what's the difference? Okay, so this is what I've learned in life. Okay, there are going to be true friends. You're going to have true friends and you're going to have trauma bonding fake friends. Okay, you can also have trauma bonding true friends, meaning from trauma bond it's going to evolve to true friendship. But then a lot of friendships are because for two people to be in a harmonious relationship like a friendship, they have to have their core values have to be aligned. They have to have some sort of shared vision, and and so best friendships are like that. The best friendships are people with aligned core values. Their values are aligned, and they're both working on the same vision or similar vision for their lives. Okay, now, so you will know that someone is your true friend if while you're growing, they're happy for your growth. They're gonna celebrate your growth. They're gonna applaud you for your growth. And it's because they're also growing. And you, as a true friend, will want to celebrate them as well. You'll never wanna wish harm for each other. That's how you know someone's your true friends. But you see, the norm in society, a lot of friendships were formed due to trauma bonding. Trauma bonding meaning you kind of have the same traumas. For example, you hate men as your trauma, and then your tendency would be to become friends with other women who hate men. you know, so because your energy are the same, so you're like energetic match, but your energetic matching is coming from your woundedness, from your insecurity, from your toxicity, not from a place of power. It's from a place of your trauma. So your traumas bond you. You're bonding because of your traumas. And limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging beliefs and behaviors are all traumas. Okay, so for example, you have a belief that men are bad, you can't trust men. And then you're gonna have friends, trauma bonding friends, who are gonna have the same belief. Okay, so you're gonna bond together over that trauma or that belief that men are bad, you can't trust men. So you're both of you are gonna take actions that are aligned to that limiting belief that men are bad, you can't trust men. So chances are, because you're taking the same actions, you're dating from a place of lack of trust in men and thinking that men are bad. So it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're going to attract men who are bad and men you cannot trust, and that's going to further reinforce your belief that men are bad, your limiting belief that are not necessarily true, that men are bad, you can't trust men. Okay, so because you keep doing activities that reinforce that belief, so it gives you more traumas. Your results is going to fulfill your belief that men are bad, you can't trust men, and you and your trauma bonding fake friend is going to keep on bonding over your belief, your limiting belief that men are bad and you can't trust men. Okay, now those trauma bonding friendships, they can evolve to true friendships. For example, you are growing and you no longer believe that men are bad, that you can't trust men. You start believing that men are good, you can't trust men, you love men, men love you, men are our heroes. You start believing that, and so you're growing, and so you're attracting different reality into your world. You start attracting men who are good, men you can trust, men who are behaving like they're your heroes. you know, your relationship that began as a trauma bonding friendship can evolve to true friendship if your friend also starts growing, or even if she doesn't start growing yet, but she celebrates your growth. She doesn't feel threatened by your growth. She doesn't feel insecure by your growth. Okay, and so she celebrates you. Okay, and she allows you to inspire her because you are growing and you're getting different results in your life. She's gonna allow it to inspire her to grow as well. And then you continue your friendship, your trauma bonding relationship or friendship then becomes true friendship. And now you have aligned values. You're both coming from power, you're both coming from feeling of security and safety. And now you have aligned goals. You're no longer just bonding over your traumas and your limiting beliefs. And now you have aligned vision. For example, your vision is, oh, I'm going to be happily married to the right man who is my hero, is a good provider and protector. And she's going to have the same, you know. So now you have a shared vision, you have a shared goal. So that can go on, that can evolve and be transmitted to true friendships, such relationships like that. And in contrast, trauma bonding fake friends is going to be like this. So as you grow, as you're evolving and you're experiencing different results in your reality, you start attracting, you're growing, you're believing different things, you're believing in the great potential and possibilities of men. You're believing that men are great, men love you, you love men, you can trust men are trustworthy. And then you're creating results in your life that reinforce those beliefs, that fulfill those beliefs. So you start attracting high value men, great men that treat you well, you know. Your fake friends, your trauma bonding fake friends, is gonna resent you for it. They're gonna feel insecure by your growth. You know, there's a saying that friends want to see you do well, but not better than them. You know, those are not true friends. Those are trauma bonding fake friends. Okay, your true friends are gonna want to see you do better, and you're doing better will inspire them to do better also, and they will celebrate you. So you know that someone is a true friend if while you're growing, they're celebrating you, they're happy for you, and it inspires them to step up too, to grow with you, alongside you, to grow alongside you. And you know that it's a trauma bonding fake friendship if while you're growing, they start resenting you, they feel triggered, they make you wrong for growing. They, you know, when they see that you start attracting better men, high value men you can trust, men who are good, they're gonna sabotage that, you know, because they're not growing, you know, they're stuck where they are. They're stuck believing that men are bad, you can't trust men. So why, for example, this is fake friend one, this is you, and his fake friend one would be like, why are you trusting men, why are you attracting these good men, you know. It's not aligned to her limiting beliefs, and so that's going to make her feel threatened, that's going to make her feel insecure, that's going to make her resent you, that's going to make her, you know, attack you, do things that harm you. And that's how you know that's a fake friend. You know, so when someone behaves like this, my recommendation is to walk away from such relationships because they're not supportive of your growth. You know, you can try to communicate with those friends, but if they persist on their sabotaging behaviors, self-sabotaging behaviors, and sabotaging you behaviors, if they persist on that even after you communicated to them properly, then my recommendation is to let go of those friendships, release those relationships. They have already serve their purpose in your life, which is to show you uh, what's a true friend and what's a fake friend. So thank them, release them with love and with gratefulness that they came into your life to teach you what true friendship is and what's fake friendship is. And then wish them well. Release them with love, wish them well. Whatever you wish for yourself, you wish for them. Okay? But walk away from them. Protect your energy from their sabotaging behaviors, from their toxic energy, from their toxic patterns. Um, and you're gonna wish them well because you still believe that deep down they're meant to be great. You still um, hold them and see them in high regards. You still assume greatness within them, that they have the potential to be great and they have a potential to release those toxic behavioral patterns, because their behavioral patterns are not them. Those are just patterns. They can change those. But until they change those on their own, it is not your job to change them. Okay? Your job is to keep growing. Okay? Your job is to keep growing. And while you stay on your lane, while you stay on your growth lane, your fast growth lane, you're gonna attract new friends who are gonna match your new energy. Okay, so when you're vibrating healthy, empowered energy, and healthy, empowered, loving, expansive, growth-oriented energy, when you're vibing that kind of energy, it's very natural for you to attract new friends who are gonna match that energy. And those kind of friends are the ones you keep. Friends who are gonna celebrate your growth, friends who are happy with your growth, friends who are inspired by your growth. When they see you're rising up, that's gonna inspire them to step up. Instead of making you wrong, because the trauma bonding fake friends are gonna make you wrong. Why are you dating this guy? No, you can't trust this guy. Well, you change. They're even gonna make you wrong for changing, even though your change is for the better. So you release such fake trauma bonding friends with love. So yeah, a lot of friendships were formed due to trauma bonding and then proximity and frequency. Just because you keep seeing someone, and they're close to you physically, there's proximity, there's frequency in meeting up with them. You bond over limiting beliefs, over your traumas, does not make them true friends. Okay? True friends are people who can grow with you, who celebrate your growth, who have aligned core values with you, and have aligned and shared vision with you. True friends operate from their power and confidence, not from insecurity and sabotaging you. Okay, so that's all. I hope you got value out of it. My name is Winel Joy Calling, and follow me for more. Follow me on my other social media. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Threads, X, and I do one-on-one coaching. If you want to work with me in a deeper manner, just send me a message in any of my social media platform or my email. This is Winel Joy Calling. Thank you for joining me today, and I love you.